180. Stop.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of coach. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his rookie wideout from Texas. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up as the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
On 2, ready? Here we go. 11, 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. You put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Gun. Stop. Stop. 180. Stop. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 11. Hey, check one more.
They bring Chase in motion.
Stop.
On first down, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Steelers take over first and 10.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now Brown. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 38-yard line.
That's good for Bengals. First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
11 mighty.
38-yard line.
11 mighty. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position.
The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's to the right side and incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, a loose football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
Mike Reistad was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll run here with Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Burrow. Forced out left. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. That's complete to all the tight ends. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Here's Brown. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow. Moving left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Take this in, back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Peelage forward for maybe a yard. Jelani Tavai, they're on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
17 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Steelers. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out on top 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first and 10, Burrow in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. There's 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Here we go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple of plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
On one, ready? 11. Gun. Stop.
Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just had it.
Well, the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, MT, tight. 11, dot.
They go play action for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities.
Here we go.
Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On first down, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. 11, 90, 180.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Gun, gun, dot.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
To throw is Burrow. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. Now it's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Dot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab up, to get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I can point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no one doing that. Don't they send a hound, bite me in that, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, but to carry down.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Get it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Over here with Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Run this over the center with Johnson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
28-yard line. 11 yards on the play. It's now third down and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Stop!
They'll begin here on the ground. And this tackle there, he pushes forward and we'll give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Third down. They need 5.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. Now, Burrow. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Burrow. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
12.
Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins. There's the catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First down 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
11.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Big 13. 11 mighty.
Burrow now. Moving to his left. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Check go.
Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this